Shamar looking at. Ma. Look at them ankles.
There's always these grand conversations of how much men are not that necessary and men are not needed. And, oh, what do we need men to protect us for? From other men? No, from any influx of anybody trying to harm you. Rivah TV. What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I'm back again with another video. So I actually saw this story when I was scrolling on social media. It's actually a news story in which a mother, a Chicago mother, was walking with her two children. She was walking them home from school, and the kids from the school jumped the mom and the kids. We're gonna have to go ahead and just play the video. And I'm going to give you guys my opinions about the entire crazy situation.
Come on, blood. Shamar looking at. Shamar. Come here. What you want, Shamar?
So as you can see, there's a grand distance between the mother and her children and the children. So it's obviously like, it's not like she's sitting there antagonizing these kids. It's not like, you know, there's some kind of engagement going on between her children and the other kids. Like, this is completely like unprompted, just nasty, disrespectful, distasteful behavior against this mother and her children. It's very blatant through their own videos that they were recording while they were, you know, basically antagonizing this family.
Shamar, what you want, Shamar? Shamar, look at her.
The mother turns around, stops walking, and says, "What's going on? What's the problem? What's going on here?"
Look at them ankles, boy. Shamar looking at. Junior. Hey, fool, don't touch my brother, fool. Look at them bitches, bag, crackhead. Other bitches, Lauren.
So obviously her son was standing there and the kid hits her son. She's now trying to console him. As you can see, the mother is walking around kind of slowly, right? And we're going to get into all the details, but apparently this is like a sickly woman. It's not even like she's like, you know, completely 100% healthy and in her best health to be able to do anything differently than what she's doing. She's already at a completely vulnerable state while all this stuff is ensuing. As you can see, I'm having to blur it out, but all these kids are now striking her, right? So it went from one person taking, you know, what kind of violence out on the son, and then now the kids are striking the mother. As you can see, her hands up there to block her. She's very vulnerable. She obviously is not in a space that she can even run or do anything at this moment.
Not the big kids. The big kids not touching them. I'm saying the little kids. I should smash that bitch on my brother. Damn!
Crazy.
Crack,
So crazy.
Damn! Hey, fool, let my homie go. Let my motherfucking homie go.
Let me tell you guys something. Okay, Rivah love the kids. I do. I love children so much. Bad kids? Absolutely not. Disrespectful kids? Absolutely not. But I love children. And the only thing that I see when I watch this video, because it enrages me so much, is I don't know if you guys ever watched the movie Matilda, but I would have turned into Miss Trunchbull, okay, on these kids.
You bitch. Good luck. Take some release.
That would have been me. Okay, I'm just keeping it real with you. That would have been me, because I just don't like injustice, and I don't care what the situation is. I don't care what the dynamics are. This lady is now on the ground. So not only are her children already traumatized from the, influx of the violence in the situation, but now they're watching the person who was there, who's supposed to be protecting them, in the most vulnerable state. The bullies is now, that was bullying the kid is now bullying his mama. Like, it's crazy.
That motherfucker. Get his ass, Joe. They working it. They working it. Oh my God.
As you can see behind her, there's a little girl on the fence. That's her daughter. Okay. Her son didn't know what to do. He's obviously vulnerable as well. He's there. He's thrown to the ground in the midst of crying. The mother gets up and she's looking for her phone. She doesn't know where her stuff is. Just kind of like, discombobulated in the midst of all the chaos that's going on. I want to say this, right? My main reasoning behind posting this video and having this conversation with you guys is because there's always these grand conversations of how much men are not that necessary and men are not needed. And, what do we need men to protect us for? From other men? No, from any influx of anybody trying to harm you. It doesn't matter, man, woman, or child. I remember a couple years ago, okay, there was a man who was in a similar situation surrounded by children. And he was telling the little girl to leave his son alone. And the little girl was trying to harm his son in front of him. And the girl got slapped.
That's my son. You can't say. You can't say that one to my son, okay?
Okay, bye-bye.
It was another story. Okay, it's like almost all the time when I see these stories, there was a different story. A father did the same thing.
A Deer Park father arrested for slapping his daughter's classmate. Now, the boy, according to the father, was bullying his little girl.
There was even, a man who took to his own social media and said that, he had to harm a little girl's daddy for bullying his own son. Okay, and he said it unapologetically, like, yeah, this is what happened. We had to put the pause on her daddy since nobody can control the child. Now, hopefully, there's going to be some kind of regulation going on.
To the 7-year-old girl who had to watch me and my brothers jump her daddy after school, I'm sorry. I know that was probably a traumatizing experience for you. But we kept asking you to stop bullying my daughter and you wouldn't listen. We sent letters home. We even had a meeting with you and your parents and you wouldn't listen. So now you know your actions have consequences. And since you're too young to receive those consequences, you had to watch your daddy take those consequences. Get some therapy. You'll be all right.
The reason why I'm having the conversation from this angle is because in all of these scenarios, I've seen mothers come forth and talk about the situations and talk about what's going on with their kids. And, there's the ringleader of this situation, the young lady who, was the first person to attack the mother. Her mother came out forth and was like, this is still a child or whatever. Charge them all. Okay. And if it don't stick with the kids, put some kind of pressure on the parents. Because this is absolutely outrageous. And again, in all of the conversations I'm seeing, I don't see any dad. I don't see any man. Not on the kids who are inflicting the violence against these people. And obviously this woman as well. Where the daddy at? When a man is involved in your life, okay, and in his child's life, that comes with a different type of stepping. Okay. And regardless, anywhere you are in life, if you are a woman, you are seen as a vulnerable vessel. If this was a father walking with his kids, that scenario would have looked very differently. But because they see the mom, they know that she's sickly and they see the situation, they decide, I could easily take advantage of this. Let that have been a man around this situation. Let them have known that little boy had a daddy that was going to come and step to them. Whole different conversation. Whole different ball game. This is one of the posts from one of the moms of the children who were involved on social media. And it says, let me say this. First, my daughter is a grade A kid. She's an AB student, captain of the cheerleading team, ahead of her class, and some more ish. All good things from every teacher. If you know, you know. We don't owe nobody an apology but about that lady and her kids. So y'all grown MFs looking for a viral moment, please shut up, because kids gonna be kids, and it's kids out here that did way worse ish. Let alone, I think she meant to say let alone. Y'all when y'all was 12 and 13 years old, y'all used to be out here beating up dope heads and all. Y'all don't know us at all. She was peer pressured. If you know my family, you know if we find a friend in AMF, we gonna stand behind them 100%, no matter what. But this is definitely a lesson learned. She was held accountable for her actions. Y'all talking about it takes a village. B, she got a castle. The F, and everybody standing 10 toes behind her. I was never gonna go live making y'all MFs feel no type of way. Once again, we do not owe y'all no apology. F y'all MFs. Know what's going on in real life and know my kids not raised like that at all. P, feel how y'all want. F y'all. Ain't no accountability. Okay? If they're looking for any type of justice from the parent side in this situation, that's not going to happen. The only justice that's going to happen in regards to this situation is going to be a call to justice from the justice system in itself. That's the only way. Because obviously for this behavior to be exuded when these children are going home, they are getting like support. They're getting, I don't care what's going on. Nobody better not come over here and step to my kid. That's what they're getting. They're not getting any kind of, that's crazy, this, that. I'm taking you down to the precinct. I'm going to show you that your actions have consequences. They're not doing that. A lot of these children, just from what I'm seeing, I don't know these people personally. I don't know the mothers personally. I don't know all of the details. But from what I'm seeing and from what I've seen of the people who have come forth and spoken on their children's behalf, it seems as though the women themselves don't like to be held accountable for their own actions. And so they are, continuing that cycle in regard to their children, and their children are also not wanting to be held fully accountable for their actions, child or not. Regardless of the scenario and regardless of the situation, you should know within yourself, right or wrong. You're big enough. Y'all walking home from school, y'all big enough. And again, sometimes these situations are there to teach you, just in case you didn't know. This is absurd. Apparently, the mother said that the child had been bullied for a long time. She told the school. The school didn't do anything about it. Hold the school accountable too. Everybody. Anybody who you can think of to point a finger at and hold them accountable, it should all go to the forefront. This should not just go away like this. It absolutely shouldn't. So sad. So sad. I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this entire situation. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.
Rivah TV.